Let's get clean. Hello everyone, I'm Sarah from Everyday Starlet. Welcome to my channel. I make videos to inspire you to be the star of your own life. So today I am filming a updated skincare routine. This has been a highly requested video. If you've been around with me for a while, you know I used to be a beauty blogger and those videos are still up on my channel. If you're new, welcome. But a lot of people have been asking me for an updated skincare routine. And honestly, my skincare routine is very simple, but I have been very focused on like clean beauty. So this is actually the skincare routine that I have been doing for a few years now. I'd say maybe 3 or 4 years now. If you want to know the skincare routine I was doing before this, I'm sure that that's still up on my channel somewhere. Before I get into this, it's going to be really quick, but I don't use a lot of complicated products. I used to just go crazy with skincare products, and now I keep things very simple. Just for some context, I am coming to you completely barefaced. I just did my skincare routine, so I have a little bit of shine from my moisturizer, but I have no makeup, I have no fillers, no filters, I've had no botox, I've had no work done whatsoever. This is me and my natural skin that I've been taking very good care of for my whole life. I prioritize skincare, always have. Haven't always made the best choices with what skincare I've used over the years, but I always prioritize taking care of my skin. I have never, ever, ever, ever gone to bed with my makeup on. I don't care how late I got home. I never go to sleep without taking my makeup off. I always prioritize taking care of my skin. Again, I am barefaced, no makeup, no filters, no fillers, no Botox, no anything. And I am 44 years old. I'm about to be 45 years old. So I'd say my skin is looking pretty good. It's got some redness, but I've always had redness like my entire life. It's sensitive yet oily, which is a complicated thing. So I'm gonna share with you what I do for my skin. Please bear in mind that the best skincare routine for you is gonna depend on the type of skin that you have. I have really never had like dry skin, so to speak. I've had episodes where I've had drier skin than others, but for the most part, my skin is relatively oily, which is one of the reasons why it looks more youthful and I don't really have wrinkles. I also have a rounder, fuller face, which, you know, does tend to slow down the aging process. But I've also taken very good care of my skin. But I do have very sensitive skin, but it is also oily, so I have to kind of balance that out. Honestly, the best skincare routine is the skincare routine that is right for you and your skin. I'd say like probably 2020, which is kind of when I think a lot of people started waking up and changing their lives and everything. That was kind of a rebirth for a lot of us. I went on this quest to clean up my beauty products and just really focus on clean beauty. Nothing's gonna be perfect. Anything you use on your skin is gonna have, you know, some kind of chemical in it, but I really try to prioritize clean beauty. And I actually discovered Kossma, I'm not exactly sure how you say this. They're not sponsoring this video, but I do have affiliate links for these products down below. But honestly, I love this brand. I don't promote anything to you that I don't love myself. This is literally what I do with my skin. The thing I love about the Kossma brand, and also I'm gonna mention the Forever Healthy Hair brand, which does have skincare products. The thing I love about them is they focus on like no seed oils. I've really tried to rid my life of soy. If you've been following me for a while, you know, I think soy is like the worst thing. It's the worst thing you can ingest. I have tried incredibly hard to rid my diet of soy because I think soy is awful, does not work well with my skin. It causes breakouts. In fact, I would go so far as to say that if you're having breakouts, cut soy out of your diet, which is very hard to do because you can't eat out because it's in everything. But make a conscious effort to cut soy out of your diet, and I'm willing to bet your acne will clear up like that. Because I used to have horrible acne, like particularly on like my neck and like my chest. It was like my skin was trying to reject itself. When I cut soy out, total game changer. Total game changer. So it's not just the products you put on your skin, it's actually like how you take care of your overall health. And I prioritize clean eating as well, so like that's a factor. But when I discovered Kossma, I absolutely love their brand, and I love that they don't use seed oils. I love their products. They're like a small family-owned company. I've been using the Chamomile cleansing gel because I really like that it feels like it cleans my skin, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling like tight and parched. So I really love it. And chamomile is like so relaxing. It's a gentle face wash. So like I feel like it does the job of cleansing, but it's not like a harsh cleanser. I use this morning and evening. If I have makeup on throughout the day, which I do less and less, but when I am filming, I will put makeup on, or if it's a special occasion or something. If I put makeup on, I actually use organic coconut oil to remove all of my makeup first, wipe that off, wipe that clean, and then I will use this cleansing gel. If I've had a lot of makeup on, after I use the coconut oil and then I wipe that off, I might actually cleanse twice depending on like how much makeup residue I think is still on there. But I really make an effort to make sure my skin is clean and all the makeup is removed if I am wearing makeup. But if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll just use the cleansing gel, and I do that morning and evening. I wipe it off with a face cloth because I find like a regular and even like maybe a little bit rough face cloth, I feel like it's really great exfoliation on my skin. Some people might find that too harsh and you may want to use like a softer cloth, but I kind of like a little bit of a rough face cloth because I feel like it gives my skin a little bit of extra exfoliation. Because my skin is on the oily side, I really love exfoliation. I know like there's kind of a debate about exfoliation and whether it's good for you, whether it's not. I love me some exfoliation. In fact, usually about once a week, I will take the Kossma Pearl Polish, which is basically just a powder. It's very gritty. Be very careful you don't get it in your eyes. Trust me on that. I'll just kind of put this powder in my cleansing gel, so you can kind of put it in any kind of cleansing gel. Just rub that on my face, wash it off, and my skin is like baby soft after I use it. But if your skin is super sensitive or super dry, I would be careful because it's not like a gritty, it's a very fine exfoliant, but it is very exfoliating, so just keep that in mind. During the day, I don't really use a serum, but in the evening, I will use the Kossma Vitamin C Serum. I love using vitamin C for the antioxidants and stuff like that, and I find this is really great. I usually put this on in the evening. Now for a moisturizer, in the evening before I go to bed, or if I'm having like a no makeup day, I will use the Forever Healthy Hair Lush Face Lifting Emollient. I really love this on my skin. It feels amazing, gives my skin like a beautiful glow. You just need a tiny bit though, like a little bit will last a long way. So this is like my evening time, and it's also like during the day if I'm not wearing any makeup. I have noticed that this doesn't sit that well for me under my makeup. Not all the time, but I was finding that if I was putting makeup on over this, my makeup really wouldn't sit as well. So if I am going to put makeup on, I will use the Kossma Tallow Balm. This is like an all-purpose balm. I love this stuff. I have it in like every room in my house because it's just basically like a nice balm with tallow butter, and I just will kind of rub it on my face and rub it in, and I find this is just a nice moisturizer. It sits well under makeup for me. I'll use it a little bit under my eyes. I use this on my lips day and night. It's just a really great lip balm. I also I normally don't have a ton of issues with my hands, but if my hands start to get chapped, like if it gets really cold or I've been washing a lot of dishes or something, I just kind of rub this on the back of my hand and it just like clears up the dryness. This Tallow Balm is such a great all-purpose product. So during the day, I don't use a specific eye cream, which is crazy because I used to have like a dozen eye creams that I used to use for a dozen different things. But eye creams I found are a tough one to find for clean beauty. So during the day, I'll just, under my eyes, I'll either use some of the Tallow Balm or just use a little bit of the Lush product, just sort of like dab it under my eyes during the day. And then in the evening, because I kind of want to go back to using retinol, make sure that I can ward off any wrinkles. I actually just found this, the Inkey, I guess is how you say it. I found this at Sephora. It's listed under clean beauty. The ingredients looked decent. Retinol's tricky because I feel like a lot of times they use soy in it. I think this one's soy free. I hope it is. I haven't had too many issues with it, but it's the Inkey Retinol Eye Cream, and I just use this in the evenings. Retinol is something that probably is better to be used in the evenings. Also in the evenings, I use a gua sha on my face. I do like usually a quick gua sha routine, and then sometimes like once a week, I will do a more involved like lymphatic drainage. You can find tutorials online and stuff, and then I'll usually use like a roller. Then I just kind of do a little bit of roller. I know some people, I don't know, I know some people do this like in the morning when it's cool to like tone the skin, which I guess you can. I just kind of use this in the evening after I gua sha to just kind of like, I don't know, massage everything, and it's just kind of like a little nighttime massage. Honestly, I have major jaw pain, like especially on like the left side of my jaw, and using the gua sha and like massaging into that area before I go to sleep and kind of like loosening everything up, because like I clench my jaw a lot when I sleep. I found this to be a major game changer. So like doing this face massage, for me at the end of the day, it's not even just about cosmetic, although I do like the way it kind of, I feel like it lifts my skin, but it's actually more like tension release, and it feels good too. And also once a week, I kind of do like a mini facial, you know, and I will add the pearl polish to my face wash, and I will either do like a face mask with either just regular organic honey, or I'll use the Forever Healthy Hair Glow Mask, which I really like, but organic honey is great too. I'll use that in a pinch. Honey is very soothing and relaxing on the skin, so I find like if I do the exfoliant and then I do something soothing like honey afterwards, it kind of like, it cleans off all the excess dead skin cells, but then it kind of like soothes and relaxes the skin with honey. And I love to do that and like leave the mask on while I'm kind of like soaking in a salt bath, because salt baths are like my thing. They're like, salt baths for me are like mental health. Like it just literally like cleans out all the negative energy. So yeah, so this is my basic skincare routine. It is not nearly as fancy and involved as my skincare routines used to be in the past, but honestly, I don't think my skin misses all of the complicated layering of products that I used to do. I actually think it feels better now. That's the skincare routine I do. I don't think that my skin looks like it's 44, especially because I don't even have any like wrinkles or areas that I would Botox. I mean, I do have redness in my skin, but my skin's always been like this, like even in my 20s. So I just have pink cheeks. That's just is what it is. So yeah, I mean, this is what I do to take care of my skin. Obviously, this has just been in the past few years, but before that, I have skincare routines on here so you can see what the products were that I was using before this. I've always prioritized taking care of my skin. I prioritize skincare over makeup, to be honest with you, even though I do love makeup, but skincare is just the base. So this was a highly requested video, so hopefully you guys find this helpful. I'm gonna do an update on like the clean beauty makeup products that I'm using. If you have any other requests for any other beauty stuff, I'm not gonna get back into like beauty blogging consistently because I don't really change up my products enough to make that interesting. So I'm not gonna like stray from my usual content, you know, with masculine, feminine energies and stuff like that. But this was requested, so I thought I would do a little update, let you guys know, especially if you guys are looking for, you know, anything to treat yourself with as holiday time comes around. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Details for all the products will be in the description box below, along with links to all my social media accounts. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you join me next time.